Hello, everyone. Good morning. This is Dina Redinger. I am the CEO of Ace Coaching Company and Diagnostic Thinking, and now the new owner of Zoom and Grumman. But this show is specifically around speaking to confident women. So this is the Confident Women Leaders Show, and I met this amazing woman, excuse me, Talia Castle, not that long ago. I was a part of being part of the 2022 E3 Score Women's Conference that's coming up really soon. And Talia is their marketing manager. So I wanted to introduce you. So welcome, Calio, to the Confident Women Leaders Show.
I'm glad to be here.
And I'm really glad you're here. I'd love to let people know who you are. So tell people, what do you want people to know about Calia?
Yeah, so I would say that a lot of times when you're a young entrepreneur coming into the business field, you can be overlooked, especially even as a
Mm-hmm.
woman.
Mm-hmm.
And so what I'd really like people to know is that I have researched and I've learned like my skill, my expertise, and I have something I feel like is really valuable, especially coming in from a younger generation, from the bottom end up, learning like all the new algorithms and things that I can really help and
Yeah.
educate people with.
Yeah, that's amazing. We were talking before we went live about how I'm going to need you. So, I launched a book, and so, if you are an author, right, or a writer, or you've got something in business, so talk to me a little bit about kind of what made you who you are. So let's go back in time and talk about your company, Talia Ann.
Yeah, so man, I've always been somewhat entrepreneurial since I was a little kid. When I was like 4 or 5, I would be selling my sister's toys, which is not great, but I was selling their toys in the alley to all the people walking by.
Love it.
I knew I was meant to be an entrepreneur, but when I graduated high school, I launched a business called Talia Ann that was a clothing line where I donated all of the profits to human trafficking survivors, orphan and foster care children, disaster relief. We helped with like battered women. It was just really the really current events that were happening that just were on my heart and I knew other people would connect with and
Yeah.
want to help. So I ran that for 3 years and that's kind of evolved and shifted. I definitely still care about giving back, but I'm in the making of something else to kind of go along with that. That at the moment really isn't going anywhere. So
I love that. I love that. And when you do something for 3 years, it's just not kind of a pie in the sky idea. This is a lot of work.
yeah.
And how much did you raise over that period of time?
Over $10,000.
That's huge. That's huge. So let's fast forward. Now you have a company that's called Next Level Marketing. So I'd love for you to tell people, what does that really mean? What does next level marketing mean?
Well, it kind of pulls into Talia Ann. So one thing when I was 18, oh no, I think I was 17 when I launched that business. And you don't realize when you're starting out, especially if you're jumping in. I didn't have a degree. I didn't have a like solid education. I took some business classes, but that was about it. And you don't realize what goes into running a business. And so I felt like I was flailing. And half the time I was like wearing so many hats, I didn't know which direction to go. And so when the shift in 2020 to something new, I decided it was time to really educate myself and learn marketing because I realized that marketing done right will make any brand or business launch. And so
Mm-hmm.
I got really passionate about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Um, and I just kind of like every book, everything, like messing with the algorithms, helping other businesses. I helped about, I think, 7 other businesses build and grow their like presence through social media and through correct branding and copywriting. And so it's just been a huge passion of mine, especially with the new internet that's coming, Web 3.0, with the augmented reality and all of the VR, everything that's coming out. So,
That's so cool. And like, I know nothing about that. So I'm going to learn lots when we get to the SCORE conference because you're going to be part of that as well.
yeah.
I'd like for you to speak a little bit about this conference that's coming up because it's big. It's September the 14th. It's here in Springfield, Missouri. If you've not been to this conference, this is going to be huge. We've got so many resources. And when I looked at all the women that are coming as speakers, all I can say is, wow. Wow,
Yeah.
wow, wow. So tell me, why you got involved with SCORE and what do you do for them right now?
Yeah. So I am, I'm actually, I don't work at SCORE, but
Right.
I'm going to be at the conference, which I'm really excited for.
Yeah.
I cannot wait. So I'm doing a marketing 101 course where I'm going to be going over how to market yourself, how to do like where you're, oh my goodness, batching content out. I'm going to be talking about each platform and who should be on
Hmm.
the platforms and what business models should be on those platforms. So just giving everyone a really fun breakdown in a really cute presentation that should be engaging and exciting for everybody to like watch and be a part of.
I love that. I love that. So let's go back to who are you wanting to work with? So let's talk about anyone out there in the world, and the world is huge. So Talia, ask people or tell people exactly who you're looking for to help and why.
So I would say I work with startups, but I definitely love working with an active business that has a business structure, but they're ready to grow. They're ready to innovate their marketing and scale up, working into maybe some of the Web 3.0 things, or even just getting solid branding in a direction
Mhm.
to target a bigger audience in on a different platform in a unique way.
I love that, and I know, I've started a lot of different businesses. Marketing is everything, and it should be about 80% of your total spend. So if you're not doing marketing well, you know it because you're not growing. So
Exactly.
I can just say this is so vitally important for and everybody knows that, but doing it right and doing it well is very important because you can do marketing and you can do it poorly, but you can do it well, and it makes a huge difference. So for those who are, changing, starting up, evolving, really wanting to rebrand. I think you talked about, PI too. It's really important that you protect your brand.
Yeah.
It's very important. So I want to know, how can people get a hold of you, Tally, if they want to hire you, which I'm probably going to be one of those. But go ahead, tell people how to hire you.
So if you want to hire me or talk to me or even just connect, my number is 417-554-0889, and you can give me a call or send me a text. I would love to connect with you, talk about your business structure, figure out how to tell your unique story in a way
Mhm.
that others can relate and connect with you.
I love that. Well, Talia, it's so exciting to meet you. I can't wait to get to this conference here in a couple of weeks and we can speak together. But anybody that like to, any way to grow your business, certainly reach out to Talia. I think she's amazing. So signing off for the Confident Women Leader Show, and Talia Castle, thanks for joining us this morning.
No problem.